So good morning, my dear friend. Thank you for coming for today for 2-day retreat. Today is June 16, right? 2018. And everybody do 2-day retreat or 1 day? We all do 2-day retreat, right? Okay. So our topic today is for the 2-day retreat is our topic is inner peace. So why do we choose this topic? Because generally our mind is not at peace at all, right? A lot of turbulence, a lot of anxiety, fears, stress. So today you have 2 days to calm and to see your true mind, what we call the peace of mind. Because generally we have 2 types of wisdom. We call learning wisdom and unlearning wisdom. So today you use these 2 wisdom interchange. So the learning wisdom is the wisdom that you learn from books, from lecture, from knowledge, from reading or whatever. And the unlearning wisdom is the inner wisdom. It's automatic, come from within yourself. So today we use more unlearning wisdom than learning wisdom, right? So the main question is that how can we find peace? We have how many people in this world? Anybody know?
7.5 billion.
More than 7 billion, right? Usually more than 7 billion, they want to have a happy life, peaceful, right? But where can they find peace?
In Tibet.
In Tibet. Anybody else? Actually, peace is nowhere else. It's in this moment, inside of you. Doesn't matter what country you live, that peace is always there. Right? If you want to find peace in Tibet, actually there's no peace there. Right? So the peace is if you truly live in the moment, in the here and the now, then wherever you go, wherever country you live, is always peace, right? So the inner peace is always there. It's just that we don't recognize. Even though we live in a busy life, turbulent life, that peace is always there. What we call the unlearning wisdom. So that unlearning wisdom, the inner peace is always there. Even though you are stressed, your fear, your anxiety. So today we will have more time to look deeply in that inner peace. Every moment you move, every moment you eat, every moment you walk, every moment you touch, you feel, observe that inner peace. So actually the inner peace or the peace of mind is a state of mental and physical, spiritual peaceness. So when your body is at peace, but your mind not at peace, then you are not inner peace, right? But if your inner peace, it means your mind at peace, but your body is not at peace, then that's half peace, right? So here, today we have to be body, our breath, our mind to be at peace, right? So inner peace here is the result of quiet our mind. So before you come here, do you have any worry, any fears, or any anxiety, or any excitement? That mind is always arise, right? We always have that kind of mind when we prepare for something, right? But actually, that's natural, right? That's the nature of our mind. So when we excitement, we have fear or anxiety, we don't know what to expect. But what we're looking at, that's its reality. But can you observe the looking, what we call the unlearning wisdom, the seeing, that observing, that's what we call inner peace. You see that? So today we try to train our body and our mind. And the third thing is our breath, right? So wherever you go, what you're doing, eating, sitting, walking, reclining, just observe your body, observe your breath, and observe your mind. So that stillness mind, that peaceful mind is always there, right? Doesn't matter you're in pain, or physical pain, or mental pain, that peace is always present. So this inner peace, you don't have to be rich, you don't have to be poor, you don't have to be beautiful, or you don't have to be successful. You don't have to be old or young, right? That inner peace everybody can achieve. Even a dog, right? A cat, a bird. So today we can observe awareness thing around us. This is what we call the peace of mind. So when you have a peace of mind, your awareness thing around you as it's happening. Everything is happening. Sometimes you can feel the plant is growing, it's producing, right? You can feel the earth is moving. Have you ever feel the earth moving during your meditation? The earth is turning. So when you're in deep meditation, you can feel the movement of the earth. Generally, we cannot feel the earth because our mind is too turbulent. You see that? So when you're in deep meditation, you can feel your heart pumping, your breath breathing, and the earth is moving, right? So today, I hope you can observe the whole thing. Open your sixth sense: eyes, ears, nose, tongue, body, and mind, and observe the environment around here. Because this is a good environment for you to have a chance in a lifetime, probably, to come here and to live in this present moment, in the here and now. Usually, we have a busy life, busy job, right? Always on internet, always on iPhone. So today you have to cut out all those things. Don't have to worry about your bill. Don't worry about your wife or your husband or your children, right? Just in the moment. You have 8 hours fully. Observe what you're eating, the taste, the smell, the scene, right? So that's why we call this is unlearned wisdom. The wisdom you don't need to learn. You just observe to see how this happen, right? So once you observe that peace, that calm, that's what it's called learning wisdom. So it's like when we yawning, we smiling, we looking. That's considered what? Learning wisdom or unlearned wisdom? That's unlearned wisdom, right? This is the nature of our mind. The learning wisdom is what you learn from books. You analyze, right? You're thinking. But the unlearned wisdom without thinking. You just do automatic. When you see a dog, wiggle the tails, say happy, you feel happy. That is unlearned wisdom, right? You don't have to learn nothing. It's natural from our compassion heart. So today you will observe the unlearned wisdom more than the learned wisdom. All the learning wisdom, just let it be. Don't try to analyze. Don't try to remember the past or plan the future. Always live this moment. So one of the masters say that it is very important that you can live in the here and the now, every moment, right? So there's 3 methods we can observe today. First, you have to find a quiet place, right? And sit and observe your mind, and observe your body, and feel how, and you're able to see how your body, how your intestine, your liver, your lung, your nose, everything moving. So everything in your body is producing, is birth and death, is dying and rebirth. So all the cell in your body is reproduce new cell, the old cell is passed away. So it's like your body's moving. So the first thing we have to find quiet place and we're able to observe. The second is that we have to keep everything simple. Don't be complicated. Usually we want to be try to do fast or want to be complicated. So today we try everything to be simple, right? Simple walking. Just like when we are a baby, we don't have to worry, right? We don't have to worry about the bill, the stress, all that stuff. We just, mom give us whatever, we just eat. Yeah, enjoy the happy meal, enjoy the life, right? So today you like a baby. Observe like that. So remember back to your baby life. You're so happy, so joy. But when you grow older, you have less happy, less joy because you have too many anxiety, too many fears, right? So here, keep everything simple like a baby. The third is take your time. Don't be rushed. Go restroom, wash your hand, go toilet, do everything simple. Eating, go to get the food, take your time. Don't be rushed. Usually in life we always rush, right? If that rush, it's not go anywhere, right? So just yesterday, one of the person drive us to the lake to her home. She's driving, talking, and eating. I sit there, I'm afraid I might get an accident or something, because her mind is like running a lot, running. She's not focused on her driving. She's not focused on what she's doing, but she do many things at once. So that's why it's easy to get accident, right? So today you have to learn to observe, do everything, take your time, be patient, and each moment and observe. When you do everything simple, time, patient, then you will do everything very perfectly, right? If you do in a rush, you wash the dish still dirty, right? Sometimes we brush our teeth in a rush and we look back, oh, it's still dirty, right? So take your time and effort, right? So three things we need to do: quiet our mind, keep everything simple, and the third is take your time, right? Because time is, we already have 24 hours. In general, we say we don't have no time, right? That's our idea. But actually, we have a lot of time. We have a time to breathe. We have time to eat. We have time to work, right? So do everything in this moment, because everything is happening right now. Not in the future, not in the past. It's happening in this moment. So when you see in this moment happen, then it's happened. You see that? So this the old antique rhythm say that if you want the whole world at peace, you must at peace at home yourself. So if you peace at yourself, your family, your society, your country, then the whole world will at peace. Usually, if we are not at peace ourselves, and then we want the whole world at peace, that is impossible, right? So usually, we have to be peace. If each person are in a peaceful state of mind, then they have this positive energy. Then you can able to help other people at peace, and then the whole world at peace. So this is our practice today. So one of the Zen masters says, when we facing object, one of the students asked the Zen master, how can we pacify our mind? How can we get peace? And the Zen master said, when you face an object, reduce an object, think around you without any attachment, without any arising of thinking mind, then you are at peace. But today I want you to observe everything around here, but don't arise any attachment. Even thought arise is okay. This is the nature of our mind. But observe what is happening, right? So when you observe deeply each moment, you are in deep meditation. So meditation is more than observe yourself, right? Observe the environment around you. You can hear the bird singing, You can hear the duck or the dog, whatever. Just observe it. So when we look deeply to our mind, we can able to we're able to hear the sound of the space. Have you ever heard the sound of space? I think most of us live in city probably cannot, right? But when you're in deep meditation, you can hear the sound of sonic space, right? Just like one of the story in New York, a person, whenever he look at the sky, he cannot see stars. So one day, the whole city is no electric. So he said, finally, 30 years I see stars in the sky. Because New York is always what? At light. So many light. It's day and night. You cannot see stars. So here's the same thing. Our mind always turbulent. So our mind is calm, we can see our true nature. The awakened mind, how we call the wisdom mind. So today you face everything, your six sense, eyes, ear, nose, tongue, body, observe, and without attachment or detachment. Just let it be. Is the food good? This is good. If the food is not good, it's not good. Just observe that. But don't try to discriminate. Don't try to fight with your mind. Right? Today we don't fight anything. We just observe things around. You are freely. Today you are open mind. Not generally in our daily life we usually discriminate this and that, right? But today you just open your mind, observe to see how wide, how infinity your mind is. So when you're able to observe and to go back to your inner peace, you can feel and you can able to feel like the mind like space, right? So that is what we call the inner peace. So one of the famous person, Mother Teresa. Anybody know Mother Teresa? She's very famous. When she passed away, she's smiling. But the day she died, she's smiling. Why is she have that smiling? Because all her life, she always smiling, with that peaceful. Even though she have a lot of poor, hungry people, but she always gives that smiling, that peace in herself. So the day she passed away, she's smiling, right? So you are the same thing. If you want to, when you die, you're smiling, every day smiling. Observe the peace, the calmness, right? So she have a good compassion, love and kindness. Every day she help poor people, children. With her heart, compassion, inner peace, she can able to spread that energy to all sentient beings. That's why she passed away, she in peace, right? Not in pain, but in peace. And then another thing that we have to observe today is that our life is in this moment, in the present. Yesterday is gone. Everything is gone, let it be. Tomorrow have not yet arrived. Don't think about tomorrow, right? Today is a miracle day. So every day you live in this moment, treasure that moment. So today you have a chance to live in the here and now, treasure that moment. That moment you cannot get it back. Each second, each minute, each hour pass through, treasure that moment, right? So true peace is found in this moment. It's not in Tibet, not in other country, right? True peace is always here, wherever you go. So that our first step is accept the inner calmness, right? The inner peace, and observe your mind, and to see how that calm, that peace, that stillness is always here. So before I end this short Dharma talks, I tell you a story. One day this young student, he come to study. Before he go to the monastery, he have to climb a lot. He have to go many market to the many places before reaching the mountain. And then the Zen master saw this student. He asked, how's the market? usually the market, the shopping mall is very busy, right? And he asked the student, how's your market? Before you come here, how's your market? And this answer, then he able to practice many years. He said, my market is fine, at peace. Do you understand his question, his answer? I mean, in general, when we go to the market, we see a lot of busy people around, and then our market inside is what? Busy too. Right? And then the Zen master asked his market, I mean his mind inside. When before you come here, you see a lot of things around. Do you have any attachment, any worry, any fears around the environment? And this Zen student, he say, peace is at peace, even though he live in a turbulent environment. You see that? So our practice, wherever you go, in the shopping center, in the mall, in the bar, if you are at peace, then you are at peace, right? But if you live in a quiet place, your mind is not at peace, then this environment will not at peace. You see that? So it depends on your mind, right? Everything depends on your mind. So today, you have a chance to observe deeply to your inner peace, inner mind, inner strength. So when you have this inner peace, then you have this energy, what we call positive energy. Each of us, we have a negative energy. The negative energy comes from anxiety, fear, stress, worry. The positive energy is the peace of mind. It's the wisdom of enlightenment. So you can feel a rubber person, a deep person, you can feel the energy is different. But if you feel the person with always calm and peace, that's different, right? You can feel the positive and negative. So today you have a chance to feel all of you energy, the energy around you, the environment, the house, the tree, the plant, even the, what we call the air here, right? There's a lot of oxygen here. When I live in, yesterday I live in the city, I feel heavy. But I come here, I feel like lighter. Because in the city is more pollution, more gas. Here is like a lot of oxygen. Because plants, they produce a lot of oxygen. So when you breathe, your breath is not very heavy. Right? So I hope you enjoy the 1 day or 2 day retreat. And this is our ending Dharma talks. Do you have any question, comment? Before this, you have no more talking, right? It will be silent. Right? Silent meditation, silent retreat. This is your last chance to talk, right? But you can talk in your mind. Our minds are talking. And then I will today we will observe the 5 precepts. Right? Generally, our practice meditation at home in the monastery, we observe the 8 precepts. But today you only observe the 5 precepts. So the first precept is avoid of killing, directly and indirectly. I mean, when you walk in meditation, you see a bird, don't try to step on it. Try to avoid, right? And you see flying mosquito, don't try to wax. Try to just lower it or try to make small light, it's going to fly away. Or you can donate him some blood, right? You have a lot of blood. You can donate only one small liter of blood, right? You have how many pint of blood? How many gallons? Yeah. So today, all the insect bite you, just try to do something, make a fan or something, try to let it go. So that's the direct killing. Indirect killing is come from our mind. Any thought arises in our minds of killing, try to do not touch them. Just like when we walking and we saw a bird eating a grasshopper or bees, we feel excitement, we feel joy. That means we are killing indirectly from our mind. That means we are happy for the bird killing the insect, right? That means we have that killing indirect. So today we observe our mind directly and indirectly. The second precept we call avoiding of stealing or taking other people's property, right? So we all respect other people's property. We should not take other people's property. The third is we avoid sexual contact. Today you're not hugging. After this, you know hugging until 8 p.m., right? No more touching, right? Because we want to avoid that with sensitive. Think about a desire mind, right? The fourth precept is avoid of lying or deceit the other. Because today we tell everything the truth. But actually today you cannot talk anyway, right? The number 5 is avoid of drinking alcohol, drugs, or tobacco, right? Today we don't do that. Only medication that you need for your health, right? So this is a general basic of 5 precepts today to practice. Do you have any question, comment? No? Okay. Right.
Okay, so change the schedule a little bit. So we'll sit for maybe half an hour, and then we'll do walking meditation, and we'll come back here, sit for about 15 minutes, and then we'll have lunch.
Okay. So now we have 5-minute break, right?
Yeah. Let's have a 5-minute break. You can either restroom before we sit.
Before you stand up, no, try to control your leg, your arm.
Kind of create a angle down. Okay, so what I do is I grab this and I kind of roll this so it's up high, and I kind of create a little angle there. And you sit on top of there, and let the knee drop down if you can. Keep the knees below the hip, because when the knees is below the hip, it allows your spine to be naturally straight. So you're not trying to be rigid, trying to lift anything. It becomes naturally straight. When it's naturally straight, then energy can flow up and down the spine easier. So that's likely to fall asleep. And second of all, when the spine is naturally straight, the shoulders open up. It doesn't drop in. When it's dropping like this, you're compressing your chest. You're pressing onto your chest. It makes it a little difficult to breathe. And when it's difficult to breathe, you may not get as much oxygen in your brain, then it causes you to fall asleep as well. And when you do that as well, when the shoulders move forward, you're going to have a lot of tension in the shoulder and in the neck. Okay? So similarly, if you're sitting on the chair, you want to sit forward slightly. Don't sit all the way back. Don't let the knee touch the edge here. Okay? Unless this is more comfortable for you because you have some physical limitation. Otherwise, yeah, like he's propping himself up. So if you need to, you can grab this, put it right there, kind of sit towards the edge like that. Makes it a little easier to let the knee drop in like that. When the knee's below the hip, again, allows the spine to be tall naturally. Okay? Hands can be in any position that makes your shoulder open. It may be here, on the lap. That's fine. There's a couple other things, but I forgot to say. We'll have water at the table if you need to take water anytime, but there's no eating until we have our meal. We don't eat anytime in between the meals, okay? And light stretch away from people so they don't they get distracted by you moving, but no yoga, okay? Just light stretch if you need to. But I think that just walking is enough for you to, after a long sit, walking is great for loosening up the body. Okay. And then so at the end of the meditation, we'll go through the how you come out of meditation, right? All I'll walk you through that. Okay? So 30-minute sit. Soften your eyes. Imagine looking down 3-4 feet in front of you. And bring all your attention to your breath. Right between your nose and your upper lip. And just observe the quality of your breath. If it's long, you know it's long. If it's short, you know it is short. If it's smooth, you know it's smooth. Whatever the characteristics of your breath is, you just observe without changing it, so breathe naturally. You're not trying to make it long. Do not try to make it soft or smooth. However it is, you just have awareness of it. If you're breathing through one nostril, you know. If you're breathing through both nostrils each time, you know. Maybe you're able to be aware of the different temperature between the in-breath and the out-breath. Or from one breath to another. Any thought that comes up, just let it go and just focus on your breath. Don't try to block it. That's the function of your brain. You are seeing through your consciousness. Your mind travel somewhere else and you lost awareness of your breath. Once you notice that, just come back to your breath again. Just observe, without judgment, without desire or craving. Hold your attention one moment at a time. When the body is still, it helps to still the mind. It helps distraction. As much as you can, try not to move. If there's discomfort, just observe the discomfort. You feel an itch, little discomfort in your joint. See how long you can observe that without reacting to it. But if there's pain, too much, then mindfully readjust yourself as you continue to watch your mind, your body, your breath. Be aware. See the impermanence of everything. It's too difficult to just focus on the breath between your nose and your lips. Maybe you count the breath instead. Breathe in, you breathe out, count 1. Breathe in, breathe out, count 2. Count up to 10, then start back at 1 again.
If you lose your awareness on your count, if you miscount, or count too much, gone beyond 10, when you notice that, come back and start at 1. Just observe breath.